Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. You're watching Adobe Live and we're still live from Paris with digital painters, and we will be live for 2 hours with Sebastien Hue.
Hi everyone.
How are you today?
Pretty good.
I'm saying today because yesterday Sebastien was already with us and he shared his unique workflow to create this science fiction concept art with photo hashing. So he takes some pictures from stock and he plays with the lights. I really invite you to watch the replay from yesterday. It was crazy what he created in 2 hours. Or maybe we still have the file. Maybe we can open it, no? Maybe no, in the recent files maybe? Let's see. He really started from scratch, from a blank page, and now we are in space already, you see behind me? We are in space. Hello, Zessab. Hello, Thomas. Thanks for joining. Hey, Adam. Good to see you. Sci-Fi, yes, that's for us. And he will again create an amazing picture. So yesterday, he started from really nothing, and look at what he created in 2 hours. This picture. Just amazing. So it was like on a spaceship, and we were looking from, like from a cabin through the window with all the details, the light, and what you can see on the left. Everything is also from Adobe stock pictures. So he took pictures of aircraft,
carriers, technical stuff,
the Earth on the NASA website. So I really invite you to watch the replay. And I guess you will do the same today. Start from a sketch and...
today we will start from a sketch.
Okay.
It will be a different environment today, more landscape with a bit of sci-fi in it. Just show you how you can develop, how you have to cut your grounds to give depth to your painting, and then we'll use photos once again to enhance a little bit with details that at places on your image that you want the eyes to go.
Okay, should we start?
Yeah.
For the people joining us for the first time, and thank you. Yeah, the footer was wrong, but I've just fixed it. Thank you, Conzero, for catching that. Okay, before showing what you will be working on, I want to show your website. So this is the website of Sebastien. Digital.com. And this is the kind of crazy pictures he's creating, mixing digital painting and combining pictures. He worked for Electronic Arts, video game industry.
The last thing I worked is Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, but I'm still expecting the the approval
to
from
share.
Activision.
Waiting for approval. It's here. Okay, this is coming. It's
guys. Coming, yeah.
And concept art. Crazy, amazing pictures, and he's sharing live his workflow to share with you how he creates this concept art. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Unique opportunity to exchange with a concept artist live on Adobe Live. We'll be live with Sebastien for 2 hours.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So the image size, as you can see, is not very high. But as I mentioned yesterday, it's supposed to be just a concept art to show to the art director. It's not supposed to be printed, or so the web resolution is really sufficient for that kind of work. It's faster. The file is lighter, so it's better for the workflow.
So again, today Sebastien is using a Mac. Usually he works on a PC, so you can do exactly the same. If you're on Mac or PC, it's exactly the same. Just the shortcuts can be a little bit confusing. But it worked yesterday. He managed to work on a Mac, so it should be okay. And today we're working with the Wacom Cintiq 22 HD.
So as you can see, I already put some clouds.
Someone says, well, it's 78.719 dpi. Yeah, it's super precise. Yeah.
Super weird. So I just started to paint some stuff very quickly. And here is the very background. So I have I got inspired from Iceland landscapes. So as you can see, the colors are pretty desaturated.
And I'm copying a link in the chat because if you want to, don't forget that you can download some free Photoshop brushes created by Kyle Webster for the Edward Munch contest, where I invite you to recreate your own version of The Scream, the famous painting by Munch. And this is a contest going for 3 weeks. You have until the 14th of July, which is the French Revolution, by the way. Yeah. Bastille Day, to submit your entry. And if you win, like if you are the best masterpiece, then you can win 6,000 euros, a ticket to Adobe Max in Las Vegas, Adobe Stock and Creative Cloud subscriptions, plus your artwork will be displayed next to the original painting of Edward Munch, The Screen, in the museum in Oslo, and we will invite you to Oslo. So amazing prizes, one of the best contests we ever had. If you want to participate and read the rules, go on adobelive.com, and on the right there is a contest tab with all the details. Hi Tanya, thanks for joining. Asma just checked your website and says it's amazing.
Thank you.
Lysandra also say, wow, awesome work. Hi Diego, thanks for joining.
So I'm using the lasso tool.
Okay.
Just to block.
Oh yeah, you like to block some parts, right? Okay, so use the lasso. Yeah, so we have a lot of brushes today because we share the Mac Pro with all the guests. And when you share it with Kyle Webster, you get some cool brushes. Joshua, yeah, find me on Twitter. I will be busy tomorrow, but I will check on Friday. We will directly check what happened. Hey, Script TV, welcome back. Hi, Ardra from India. Where are you from in India? Which part of India? I know that Squib is from Mumbai, right? Was it you, Squib? The floating mountains reminds Angela of Castle in the Sky. You like this Chateau d'Ancien?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Thank you, Joshua. I will take care of it on Friday. Does Sebastien ever develop a palette first, and does he always pick colors on the go like this?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
It depends. When I don't know the palettes, then I take references, of course. You can take a photo and then you can mosaic it, if I could say so. So you pixelate it with the mosaic filter.
Oh.
And then you have quickly
a color palette, yeah.
A color palette.
That's good.
Or you can have pre-made swatches, and you can pick it from here. For instance, it's interesting palette for grounds. It's maybe for skin actually, but don't know. But you can work with it. Tomorrow I'll show when you have no color palettes to start from a grayscale, and then how to colorize your painting.
Oh, nice.
Quickly.
So yeah, because Sebastien will be live again tomorrow with us at the same time. Okay, so now it's 8 p.m. in Paris, which is 11 a.m. on the west coast of the US, 2 p.m. on the east coast. So he'll be live tomorrow with us for 2 hours working on another artwork. We have a question from Bob. Okay, from Bob, I would say. Question from Bob. Cintiq, what size do you normally use? Ah,
The 27.
at home he has the 27, which is the biggest one.
It's an expensive tablet, but it's
No, it's a good investment. I mean, when it's your daily
it's
tool.
so crazy. The canvas, the size is crazy.
Yeah, we have one in San Francisco for the guests, and yeah, so good. Oh, Adam Fox says thank you for the mosaic trick, very useful.
Yeah.
Squib is asking you which brush are you using now?
Kai's.
Oh, Kai's brush.
Monk brush.
Oh, the Moon brush.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that you can download for free. Okay, if you want to download these brushes for free, you just have to go on Adobe Live in the contest, the Monk contest tab on the right, and you can enter the contest and you can download the brushes for free. Hey, Simon in Liverpool, thanks for joining. Ah, no more C. You change your mind, or what's that mean?
No.
No. Hi, Leken. From Nigeria. Nice. Let's see if we have the 5 continents in the chat. Okay, let us know where you're from, and we will see if we have people from South America, North America, Africa, Europe, Asia. Maybe Australia, New Zealand, I'm not sure. It's very late there.
Yeah.
It's really in the middle of the night.
The medium font is great. So in Iceland you have really nice saturated tones. I'll show you some pictures after.
Okay.
And this is really fun because you can really put some.
Okay, so look at that. We have people from California, USA, it's done. Lebanon, okay. North America, Jakarta, Indonesia, okay. People from Bulgaria. North America is covered. Do we have people from South America? Not yet. Ah, we have a Calédonien qui vit à Montréal. Awesome. Kenya, Africa, awesome. Thanks for watching. I'm French. I live in Paris, such as Sebastien. Oh, Lima, Peru. Thank you, Gianfranco. Finally, someone from South America. And we have Indonesia, we have Asia, so yeah, we have all the continents. We're good. Don't tell me there is someone watching from Australia. That would be weird. Really the middle of the night. Or New Zealand. Deepak from India. Thanks. And Brazil. Okay. Kerala. Oh, beautiful region. Finland, Sweden. Okay, so we have the Scandinavia in the chat. That's good. And Canada, yeah, we have a lot of people in the chat from Canada this week. This is good. But there is Ubisoft, in Montreal. There are a lot of concept artists also in Montreal.
I wish I can go there.
Yeah, you should.
I love ice hockey, so.
Ah, do you play or?
No.
No, you just love it.
Yeah, I love skating.
Weird.
I know how to skate.
Ah, you love skating.
Yeah,
okay.
I love skating.
Okay. Oh my god.
I was too skinny to do ice hockey.
But you play the video game on the Nintendo. So yeah, and did you ever go to watch a match?
Yeah, in New York.
Oh,
New York,
nice.
actually.
Me too. Once.
In the Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
It was crazy.
So good. Ah, people from Mexico. You feel like watching Bob Ross, yeah, Happy Mountains. You know who is Bob Ross?
No.
So I didn't know 2 years ago, to be honest, but we made a campaign with Adobe, and he's a legend in the US because he used to have a TV show in the 70s and 80s where he would paint live on TV, and explain what he was doing. So he would do exactly what you're doing, actually. and he was very nice, genuine, explaining how to paint. So he was the legend. Aisha is asking you, how do you decide where to put the highlights and the shadows? Is just practice, or do you have a...
Yeah, I know already where I'm gonna put the light, so it's gonna be around here.
Okay.
Here. You can see you can tweak that very quickly. Make it more yellowish this way. So yeah, most of the time I always start with the sky.
Okay.
And then you go
Step
more and
by
more in
step.
front of you. Yeah. So you're supposed to go darker and darker in terms of the palette, but it's not always the case. Okay.
You can watch Bob Ross on Netflix. Awesome. It was on Twitch also for a long time. There was a Bob Ross channel, I remember. And there was one on YouTube too. Wow. Yeah. That's good. Okay, so what is this shape in the foreground? What do you have in mind?
It's a sort of heel
Okay.
that will probably help for a structure or whatever, I don't know yet. Once I put all the grounds, so the foreground, mid-ground, background, and very background, we'll see the cuts and see the composition. So here,
Okay.
the composition will probably be this way. See?
Think Daz is asking, do you generally have colder colors in the distance, or does it depend on the feel you are after?
It depends. It depends of the moon. It depends of many things, in fact. I mean, the rule to have desaturated colors in the very back and saturated color in the very front is not always the case. And if we look at some pictures like this.
Oh, it's a famous waterfall in Iceland.
Yeah. It's a photograph, so indeed here it's pretty saturated, and here less saturated.
Good point.
So yeah.
And there is haze. I mean, there is.
There is haze.
Air, so who was asking that? Linda is asking. So why do you paint digitally and not like
traditionally?
Yeah. I mean, Linda, you will see in the preset at some point he will include some pictures, and this is not something you can do on canvas.
Actually, when I was 15, my mother showed me how to paint traditionally.
Oh.
And I used, I don't know how to say, it's a couteau, like not pencils, but
a knife, or no? Let me check.
Well, it's a tool, you just work.
We say knife in France, but maybe it's not this in English. How to paint with a knife? No, I guess
it's knife.
Yeah, it's a knife. Okay.
So I learned how to paint with knife and to reproduce like Van Goghs, stuff like this with oil painting. So it was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then I stopped totally because I was rather a musician than really an artist visually. And I discovered digital painting like 10 years ago, and I think it's so fun. You can erase, no smell.
No smell. It's not toxic.
You have pretty good sensations now to melt the colors, and so. But I don't reject at all traditional art. I sketch with paper and pencil, and I would love to have a teacher and paint traditionally and have a place to be quiet and then can paint
Forever. Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cleanup is definitely easier. Yes, Linda. It's true.
Absolutely.
H2B2 is asking, do you always draw landscape? Well, if you check his website, you will see the kind of work he does.
No, I like to draw robots.
Heroic Fantasy too, you do some?
Yeah. I'm much more environmental artist than character artist. Characters are it's more a struggle for me. It's less intuitive than landscapes. And I really don't know why, but most of the character artists that I know were like drawing superheroes when they were kids.
No.
Stuff like that, which was absolutely not the case for me. And I don't feel really the need to draw all the time. What I need is to create. I need to create. Yeah. So that's why digital art is really awesome, because you can start from whatever, from a photo, from abstract brush strokes. It's really fun. Okay.
You cannot get it's Perry Crimshy saying you cannot get the great smell of oils through a monitor. Not today, maybe one day. You'll have a psh. Yeah.
That's right.
I know that some people are working on this technology, where you have all the basic smells.
Really?
And then you mix something and you spray it, to reproduce the smell of hundreds of stuff.
Terry Bontine, oh yeah, smells so
Terry
good.
Bontine. Hi Julia, thanks for joining us. We are with Sebastien, who is working on a concept art. He has 2 hours to create this landscape inspired by Iceland. For the moment, he's just working on the composition, doing some digital painting with some brushes from Kyle. That you can download for free, by the way. They are part of the Edvard Munch contest that we are running this week. And then he will start to work on the details, adding pictures from Adobe stock. Yeah, Iceland. Could be New Zealand too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be Melun. Did I catch Sebastian's allergy? No, it's not contagious. I might have it someday because my brother.
Better. I feel it better today.
Cool.
Yeah.
My brother has it, so it means that I can have it at any time. I can wake up one morning and.
Plus, I'm a non-smoker, and
yeah, same. I don't smoke. Hello, Miguel. Thanks for joining. Have you ever been to Iceland, by the way?
No, I wish I.
Oh,
I wish
me
I
too.
could.
I wish.
It's all the people went there said it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure.
Crazy.
So many different landscape. I'm only afraid of every time like getting to a spot and then you have a kind of line of tourists. That's my only fear.
Yeah.
It became because now Iceland they only live with tourism.
Yeah.
Maybe we have someone from Iceland in the chat. It happens. Sometimes we have people from Iceland. Squib is asking you, Sebastien, how do you deal with pressure? So let's say you have a client, he wants you to create a piece for tomorrow.
Yeah. When you're under pressure, I don't like to work under pressure, of course. But sometimes it stimulates you. Sometimes you do really bad art when you're too much under pressure. So sometimes it's hard to handle. But it's a good thing to have clear deadlines and to cope with it. Once you cope with it, it's good. Once, if the client's coming to you, I said in 3 days, but it would be better if it's in 2 days, and then you're losing 1 day, and then it can put you under pressure this time. So. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to cut a little bit more, the grounds.
Okay.
With the haze.
So you will use another brush.
Yeah. You can see that I quote the name of the artist I took the brushes from, just to remember from who I got it, and perhaps the guy got it from another guy, so you never know now. It's too but at least I know which. So one I really like is from Andreas Rochas. He's Portuguese landscape painter, digital painter. And I wanted to use this part.
H2B2 is asking you, what studies did you make?
None. I have a master thesis in English. That's all.
Yeah, that's something. Now you can live stream in English.
What is great? I don't want to give hope to everybody, but what is great? In France, we are in a country where we need diplomas absolutely to have jobs, degrees, and the Anglo-Saxon system is way better because you can have a job with your skills, which is less the case in France. Even if you have the skills, if you don't have the degree, you won't get a job probably, which is a shame. In art, once you have a strong portfolio, that's your skills, that's what you're capable of, and so you can have jobs. That's the reason why I had the chance to change my career, because I didn't need any diplomas and I was too old to get one. So
that's good. It was too late.
It's never too late, but sometimes it's harder when it's late.
Jan Eric and Janet, sorry, I don't know what's happening with the brushes. Make sure to watch the video tutorials of Kyle installing the brushes, but yeah, that's all I can do. Maybe check in the Adobe forums if there is an answer. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Jonathan from Brazil. You're welcome for the live streams. We will be live every 2 weeks. Okay, so make sure to come back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Within 2 weeks, we will have amazing photographers taking pictures live for the first time. This is the first time we will live stream something like this, where they will take pictures and retouch the pictures live during the 2-hour shows on July 11, 12, and 13.
Something I wanted to show you guys.
Which is not within 2 weeks, by the way, just within 3 weeks. I've just realized.
It's the Dodge tool that many of you probably know. It's this one.
Dodge. Oh, yeah.
The Dodge tool and the burn tool.
Yeah.
But so sometimes
they want to know your age.
I'm 40.
There you go. You're from 77.
76.
76. Almost 41.
So something very interesting is...
You watch Goldorak.
Oh yeah. Cobra.
Cobra.
I have a gray rectangle, and then I want to highlight it.
Okay.
So here it's working. Great. But if the rectangle is really dark, pure black,
and you want to highlight,
and you want to highlight, it might not work. Why?
Why?
Because
why, Sebastien?
Because here in the range, you have to select the shadows pixels so that your dodge work. Well, it's pure black, so it won't work, but see?
Here we go.
If I put highlight here, it won't work at all. Well, it worked because it's always easy.
Yeah, it's already.
But here it won't work.
Okay.
And same thing for the color dodge. For the burn.
I didn't know.
For the burn tool, you have to select the kind of tone you want to work on. So if you want to darken it and you are on a very lit surface, you have to check highlights so that it work. I'm just telling you that because many guys don't really understand why it's not working when they try to
I had no idea.
to darken it or
Very good.
it's a small trick. Anyway, so just to have the feeling that this sort of heals, separate them, you just haze them with the color dodge stamp.
Okay.
Or what you can do is where I put a bit of haze. You can do color haze.
There you go. Nice. There's some smoke here. There's a volcano.
Yeah. Okay. So we feel like this space here is a bit empty, and for more mystery and storytelling, I would add a structure. A big one. That will come framing your space. A big volume.
Okay. Where is this structure from?
Well, for me, it's going to be something derelict or a wrecked building or
Okay.
whatever.
It's not a spaceship. No,
No, it won't be a spaceship.
No. It's a building.
But see the impact of the volume. When it's here, it's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
So right now the eye doesn't know really where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Once you frame the space like this with a huge volume, directly, your eyes know where to go. So it will probably go this way. Since there's this block, it will go towards the light and then here.
Yeah. Golden number. Boom.
Bam.
They want you to save your work. They're very scared.
Thanks.
Come in.
Hallelujah.
Okay, it's saved. Count Zero is asking, do you have a story in mind?
Well, let's say that it's just a landscape, but the backstory will probably come later.
Okay.
I have no idea for the moment. I would probably add, just like many people, like a small character wandering in the space, and you say, "What? Why is he here? What is he doing here?" So it would be a hiker. I would love to see maybe some soldiers. Let's say it's a concept art for an RPG game.
Okay.
Why not?
Also, someone was asking, like, have you tried to work with 3D in 3D software?
Yeah, we'll see that tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow he will import 3D objects in Photoshop.
Yeah.
And see how you can include it in composition. Squib is asking, how do you flip the keyboard?
Yeah, it's a little trick.
It's an action, right?
It's an action, yeah. So the action is just that you are recording an action that you're doing and what you're doing. So here is the button, but the reaction is this way. You just open a new file, and then you record. You do the action. So here it's just image rotation, and canvas horizontal, and then you stop recording.
And you can associate a hotkey, like.
And once it's done, it's asking you if you absolutely. So I picked F5.
Okay, so if you press F5, it flips the keyboard, and that's it.
And that's it. Really simple.
Yeah, like the actions in Photoshop, so powerful. You will find a lot of tutorials on the web, including one recorded by Terry White. But I really invite you to, if you feel that you're always doing the same stuff in Photoshop, always clicking with the same tool in the same menu, create a shortcut. And also, if you do exactly the same repetitive tasks, I remember when I used to work export for the web, you would like select, copy, create a new document, paste, and save for the web, like 4 steps that you can create an action for it.
It's very, very convenient.
And do you do 3D modeling too?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I used to do it.
Well, nice.
I started with 3ds Max, which is
3D Studio.
Very, very complex.
Hardcore, yeah.
Very complex
It's not the easiest one to start.
That's why, I have no longer hair here.
It's because of 3ds.
And then I tried View for landscapes, which is procedural landscapes. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then
what was the name? You remember? Bryce 3D. You remember this one?
Bryce.
Yeah, really back in the day, like in the 90s, and it would generate landscapes.
And I totally quit 3D just to work a lot on my painting. And then I came back this year actually on 3D Coat.
I don't know.
It's really awesome.
Coat like a coat? Or?
3D Coat.
Never heard of it.
I can show some stuff that I did on my ArtStation.
Wow, it looks nice. 3D Coat. Okay.
on my last one. Is it this one? Okay. Double click. Here is the model that I did in 3D code.
That's impressive.
How'd you scroll down?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And this is the rough model that I did.
Without any texture.
Without any textures.
And then you start adding.
And I started adding, just like I showed yesterday, in fact.
Wow.
That's the final picture.
So this is something you will do tomorrow? Import a 3D model and start working on it?
But awesome. It's going to be really a small model. It's just a structure.
This one is very complex.
But I recommend 3D code or that kind of 3D program for those who don't need really refined 3D model, just rough ones to play with. But there are many 3D models. Photoshop can do 3D as well.
Yep. Basic modeling.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna just refine a little bit the shapes here. So what is important is just really to cut your grounds to feel like there are several levels, several grounds, and you do that with haze like this. So it's maybe a little over the top, but it's just to show you. Okay.
They're asking what we think about Maya. Yeah, Maya is another super professional tool.
Yeah, super professional, super hard.
Like a 3D Studio, very hard to master. So it's true, like if you start with a 3D, usually we say, okay, maybe something like Cinema 4D to start, or Blender. But Maya, like all the big studios, usually working with Maya. I mean, in the movie industry. Working on the light. Right.
Yeah. Just very subtle.
Have you tried Blender? They're asking.
Yeah, Blender.
Yeah.
But if you check 3D code, it's really a different program.
Okay.
It's
different philosophy.
Yeah, it's like you're modeling. It's a bit like ZBrush.
Yeah,
I don't know if you like ZBrush.
Yeah. Someone is talking about ZBrush in the chat. Yeah.
It's really fun. Okay, so now the foreground. Good.
We have some ZBrush fans in the chat. That's good. For 3D sculpting. Someone is asking what are websites that will help you to improve your skills.
For what? For 3D?
Or more concept art, I would say.
Concept art?
Painting,
let me think. Well, that's what I mentioned yesterday. I was in a collective, art collective. So we all met on the forum of the collective, and so we did many critiques to one another, and that's how I grew up a lot.
Okay, with a lot of feedback.
Yeah. If you want to level up or to get skills, you have to check upon good artists that you admire, that you like a lot, and most of the time those artists have a Gumroad or tutorials of their own, and so just purchase them, and that's the best way to learn. You have many tutorials on another platform which is called IAMAG.
Oh yeah, IAMAG. Yeah.
You can find many great tutorials as well. Yeah.
They organize one of the biggest conference also with concept artists in France.
Absolutely.
Every year.
And what you really need to know is what you want to do and what you like to do. That's the two questions that you need to answer. Yeah. If you start questioning yourself, well, I like everything. Well, try everything, and you see your skills for yourself. That it would be maybe easier for you to do to draw a character or to draw a landscape, and then focus on it and practice.
Janet is asking why my Wacom tablet comes with CorelDRAW Essentials and not Photoshop. Should I even bother to download this other program? No. No, I guess these are deals that brands such as Wacom do with some software editor. I guess it depends also on which Wacom you have. Yeah, CorelDRAW. Wow. Long time no see, CorelDRAW.
Yeah.
I think it was the first tool I used when I was a kid. What else? What do we have? Oh, there was a website actually. It's called Big Bad World of Concept Art, and it has a lot of resources about concept art. Okay, thanks, Hector. Oh, Hector Rees, he's back. Thanks for sharing. He was with us yesterday, and he followed a masterclass with Sebastien.
Hi, man.
Sebastien, any tips for making 2D background for animation movies? Animation movies. Like cartoon? What do you mean? Squid. What kind of animation? Because there's so many styles and types.
I don't really know animation actually. I like it, but it's a bit different.
Yeah, and usually you want to match the style of the character design with the background, otherwise it's super weird. Like imagine a cartoon on top of this background with characters who look like the Simpsons. It would be very weird. So usually you want to make sure it's for a cartoon. Okay. Cartoon you can watch. So we had a guest on Adobe Live who is very good when it comes to creating animations in cartoon, and his name is Jazza. It's Jazza, Jazza, and he has a YouTube channel called Draw with Jazza, which is super popular, and tons of tutorials, tons of advices to how to create a cartoon with Adobe Animate, which is also in the Creative Cloud, Adobe Animate CC. It used to be Flash Pro, now it's rebranded, now it's Adobe Animate. And you can draw also directly in Animate. So it's a very cartoonish style, with vector shapes, very different from this. If you want to create a cartoon with this style, maybe you should check the Photoshop timeline, because you can create animations also in Photoshop. But usually these are frame-by-frame animations. So again, another technique.
So the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start playing with photos just to add
some details. Nice. Chris Georges, yeah, is another one, Thomas, yeah. His website is called Keyframer, and he's also a professional animator sharing a lot of tutorials. He's also a live streamer, and he's very good. These are the top two, also with maybe Milo. Mike Milo, right? Yeah, Mike Milo, M-I-L-O. He won a lot of awards for working on cartoons, and also he's a live streamer, so he shares a lot of techniques on how to do really frame by frame animations with Mike Milo. When Jazza and Keyframer, they will learn how to do twinning. He does some twinning too, but he's very good with frame by frame, like super fast, super impressive. Nice. Look at this landscape. I mean, in less than 1 hour, it's already beautiful. Super.
Thanks. So, do you want a character, guys?
We can ask the chat. Okay. Do you want a character? Yes or no? We'll see. Maybe they don't. Maybe you will be like, no. Leave it empty. I want to enjoy the view. I don't want any tourists in Iceland. We have Yinfa Uwe saying it's an awesome composition. Thank you, Yinfa Uwe. It's true. Like Jazza, he created an animation with me live.
Oh.
I mean, he designed my portrait and he made me dance. It was a good one. It was live from Adobe Max. So if you go on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel and you look at, you type Adobe Live with Jazza Adobe Max, you will find the recording. Yeah, you can put the link on zero. That's fine. That was fun. And he did that in, I don't know, like 20 minutes. I mean, it was crazy. They want a character, definitely. Like you need to add something.
You got it!
Oh my God. Such a scam. This guy is such a scam. Oh my God. It's like he went to the menu, he did insert character. That's it. No, he had a layer ready to trick you.
Okay, so this is really really rough. You have straight lines here. It's too sharp, so we will probably work a bit on that. I like to use the blur tool a bit, just make it a little bit more blending the environment and less sharp and cut like this. Anyway, we will paint more foliage just to make it more natural.
Oh, thank you, Jan-Erik, for the fix. Okay.
Same here. Okay. And then just save. Voila. Okay. So Adobe stock.
Okay, so Adobe Stock, we need to explain what this is. Okay, if they don't know, so this is a catalog of pictures, vector illustrations, videos, templates, 3D models that you can license. Okay, so you have some credits on Adobe Stock, and you can search for anything directly from the tool. So maybe we can do a quick test and type, like Iceland. Waterfall. Okay.
Wow.
And when you see something that you like, you can just say add to my library. So this is something that you already did. So you have a selection of pictures, and you can license the pictures directly from the tool or not. So you can use the preview. So you will get the watermark, you start working with it, and you say, okay, I really like this picture, and then you can license it without leaving the tool. So that's the beauty of Adobe Stock and Photoshop. You don't have to go on a website, download.
Yeah, so the preview can help you, giving you some good references.
Mm-hmm.
But in that case, we will use them for textures.
Okay, cool.
What I like to do, and it's to group my layers. So here is the very back.
The very back.
Ground. Here is the mid. Mid-ground or background.
We're still live with Sebastien for 1 hour. Okay, so he will work on the textures now from Adobe Stock Pictures. And then after, in 1 hour, Therese Larsson, who's a character designer from Sweden, will join us. She worked for Disney, she worked for all these franchises. Yesterday did you see what she did?
Yeah,
she drew a horse without any reference.
Crazy.
Like, okay, what's happening there?
Okay, so
the cat song. The cat song is in the playlist. You know, now it became a classic. I still need to write to Andrew Applepi and explain what's going on with the cat song. And I think he did a new version, but like of the song. But he removed the cat. So it's like, okay, what's the point? So we still have the version with the cat.
So the very background, for the moment, I won't texture anything because it's very far, so you don't need any much details. We'll see later.
Okay.
The background. So.
What is the story? Conzero, you can tell. You can. Everyone can have its own story. You know. You want this guy to be a Tomb Raider? Why not? Maybe he's an explorer.
Yep. So if you want to select very quickly, you use the quick selection tool instead of the magic wand.
Oh yeah, magic wand.
It's quicker. You just paint the selection. It's really awesome tool.
Yeah. Magic wand is really a legacy tool. You know, it comes from. It was one of the first tools of Photoshop. This one is much smarter.
Same thing.
And you can refine the selection.
I select and then Command G or Control G.
Oh yeah, Command G.
I extract what I selected.
Okay. A link to the playlist. Andrew Applepi is on Spotify actually. So if you check his website, you will find all the ways. He's on SoundCloud too. The story by Dylan is he forgot where he parked his car. That's a good story. Great movie. There is a movie like
he lost his keys.
Yeah, he lost his car keys. It's a French movie. Which is one of the most stupid movie ever. It's just a story. It starts with someone who lost his car keys, and he's looking for them. And it's a 2-hour movie, and that's it. Just looking for his keys. That's it. I need to watch it again because.
So here the highlight is really interesting. So once again, if it's too much, as I showed yesterday, very great thing is the blending option. You just go to the FX panels and then the underlying. You press the Alt button and click in between the two arrows here, the jitter, and then you can play with transparency here. See, to have something progressive.
Oh yeah, this is what you were showing yesterday.
Yeah.
So good.
Bam. Done. So you have the painting, and you give a little bit of more information with the photograph, and then you can even paint again a bit more onto it.
Nice.
Once again.
The movie generic is Les Clés de Bagnole, I think. Les Clés, the keys, de bagnole, which is of a car, in a very slang way.
Yeah.
Copain, où est ma couture? What is this one? Oh my god, what is this? You mean voiture? Ah, okay. Copain, où est ma voiture? I will put the link in the chat to the movie if you want to watch once in your life a very weird French movie. That's the one to watch. It has very bad rating. Very bad. Oh, in English the title is The Car Keys. I mean, that's easy. Okay, bad movie. But funny. So it's not that bad. It's the kind of movie which can become like very good within 20 years.
Or when you're drunk.
Yeah. Old and drunk. Like, oh my god, it was a good movie. Oh, Pavel, you watch Louis de Funès movies? Ah yeah, Louis de Funès is one of the best. Asterix and Obelix. Oh, actually, Omzing, you should talk to Kyle Webster because we talked together about this movie.
Kai has a very, very impressive French accent. I mean,
he's good, huh?
He's very good.
Oh my god! So he studied in France, in Rennes.
Yeah.
But yeah, his French is very good.
I think
he's getting better like day after day. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And then.
Oh, nice. You found some nice pictures, huh? Wow. So maybe as you play with this, I will show them again the new features that we introduced in stock. They are so good. Maybe we play with some Iceland landscape. So if you check Adobe stock, we introduced some new features to help you to filter the pictures. So if you do Iceland landscape, here now you can click here on filters on the left. Okay, so you have the classic one like orientation, vertical, square, panoramic, and now you can play with the depth of field. So you can say I want a lot of blur in the background. It will be interesting for a landscape. Oh yeah, it works. Look at that. So smart. So smart. Also, if you want very highly saturated pictures, you can say I want vivid colors. It would be crazy. Wow. Or a little bit off, you know? And something softer. Yeah. Very nice. Do you want people in the picture or not? And this is automatically detected by the engine. It's crazy. And you can also filter by color. So if I want something greenish, here we go. Pictures from Iceland, but matching this color. So really, like in a few seconds now with these filters, you can really find what you want. And I really like this one, like the depth of field. So good. With motion blur, there we go. In the sky, in this case, detected some blur. So good. And this is live, so you can try it now. This is something that has been added maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, max. Yeah, 2 weeks ago maybe. Janet is asking, I like that yesterday and today our view is through a window or through a...
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday it was through a window. Do you ever add a reflection of the character? Like, if you want to add a glass window, would you add a...
Yeah, yesterday I wanted to do that.
You
Absolutely.
wanted to do that, okay.
Just like, yeah, it's always good. The problem is that if it can be like a stain on the picture, so you really have to be careful that you understand it's actually the reflection of the character and not
another character.
Something that you don't get.
So it has to be very subtle. And yes, Jete, so you can also upload or upload a picture and say try to find something like this picture, a similar picture. Yeah, it's another feature which is very nice.
It's just to give a bit of information.
Have you tried Microsoft Surface Pro?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Yeah, the 4 is really good. The 3, I was like, oh, it was good, but it was sometimes I had to be disappointed by some performances with some filters, but they fixed everything with the 4, like the new one. Wow. Cintiq or Microsoft Surface if you don't have a lot of money. So, 2 very different tools. Like Microsoft Surface, if you travel a lot, or if you move, from one place to another one, very good investment. If you feel that you will always work from the same place, I would try to invest in the Cintiq and maybe connect it to a PC, because you can improve, the performance of your PC year after year. So it's very good. You can increase the memory, you can add more hard disk, and then you keep the Cintiq, because the Cintiq is just a monitor connected to a PC or a Mac. But then if you travel, if you visit a lot of clients, then the Surface Pro is really, really good. And there is now the Wacom Studio Pro, which is new. Kyle has one actually. So maybe tomorrow you can ask Kyle what he thinks about it. The Wacom Studio Pro actually has a new technology of stylus. So this one has 2,000 levels of pressures, I think, and the new Wacom technology has 8,000. Much more precise, which is crazy because this one is already super impressive.
I would actually go rather for an iPad Pro.
An iPad Pro,
with the pencil.
Yeah, it's also very good. But you don't have all the power of Photoshop. So,
Okay.
It depends.
Yeah.
Like you won't be able to do this, basically, on an iPad Pro. I mean, not today. Maybe one day, but not today. Michael, can you explain how the subscription to stock works? Yes. Okay, so you subscribe to Adobe Stock, let's say for a year, and they give you 10 credits per month. Okay, so the total for 1 year is obviously 120 credits. But what's good is that, let's say during 1 month, you only consume 5 credits. Then the next month you will have 15. So you don't lose the credits, but you have to consume the 120 credits over the year. But you can check the Adobe Stock website. They really explain it very well. And now you have some premium collections. So these are pictures by very good photographers. They are a little bit more expensive to license. Now there is editorial content with Reuters catalog. Again, another kind of license, another type, but you can license a picture of any celebrity or for editorial content. Miguel is asking how Sebastien makes human skin texture. Ooh.
I don't.
Yeah, just don't.
I don't.
He does robots. That's it.
Yeah, too hard for me.
Yeah, just do robots.
I mean, when you do that, you don't know everything possible. I don't know how to draw a horse like Therese did yesterday. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
So there are crazy drawers that know how to draw everything, but I did that because I liked to do sci-fi. I like to do environments. The thing that I don't like to do, I try to avoid doing it. But when the client is asking me for it, I'm struggling. But you have solutions to do human beings when you're really bad at character drawing, that you can use 3D again. With Fuse.
With Fuse, Adobe Fuse.
Fuse is really great.
Fuse is part of Creative Cloud. It's an application dedicated to create. It's a catalog of 3D models, but of human beings, and some are very weird, like trolls and stuff. And you can place, really play with the 3D model on the size of everything, the color of the eyes. You can really define everything, and then play with the angle of the camera, the movement of the character, so you can really have the right pose in your composition. So we have on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel very good tutorials about Fuse made by Paul Trainee. Again, I really invite you all to subscribe to the YouTube Creative Cloud channel. It's the best way to know when we upload a new video, and also when we go live, you can be notified.
So I'm not sure I'm gonna keep everything here, but it's just to give a bit of information again. Just to give the illusion that you don't really know if it's painted or if it's a photo. You have a mix of both, and that's really interesting.
Can you export models from Fuse? I'm not sure, Joshua. I'm not a Fuse expert, but
yes, you actually it's the same.
You have the tool. Yeah, to create your model, and then you can export it. Yeah,
you can export it.
Actually, I think you can export it to your Creative Cloud library.
I think I have some.
Yeah,
to be honest.
So it's in your Creative Cloud library, and then you drag and drop it on Photoshop, for instance. Must be in a specific category.
There you go.
Soldiers.
So I think I can take one and have fun with it. Here you go. So here is really pretty big, but
like a statue.
How to resize it? That's the biggest challenge.
How to find 3D tools.
Yeah, to resize it, make it smaller. But anyway,
It's been the properties panel, in properties maybe.
Oh, yeah. Properties, and then
Or here you have the tools. Okay, so must be one of them. For the camera, okay.
maybe you can small it afterwards, but you can pick a cinematic with the soldier.
Ah,
and
yeah,
then,
it's true.
And then
And also and play with the timeline.
yeah, it's the animation. It's
timeline, right?
Timeline here, and then you can try out. It's not that.
It's for 3D printing. This one.
Yeah. Oh, I think you have to. I can't remember where is it.
Yeah.
But it's really easy when you know how to do it, and it's really convenient. So when you're really bad at characters, you can work with that kind of stuff, and it's really fun. You can play with the light.
And there are so many characters, and it's crazy.
And it's really fun.
But yeah, you need to watch a tutorial, and again, there is one on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel for sure. Also, if you go on adobe.com, on the product page of Fuse, there is a Learn section with tutorials. Just follow the tutorials and we'll understand how it works, but it's a very specific workflow, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really not a 3D expert in Photoshop, so I won't be able to help.
Save. Okay, so something here. And another one.
Okay, so you add it to the first shape that you were doing on the ground.
Yeah.
The clipping mask, okay.
Distort.
Distort.
Then we can play with opacity.
Okay. Nathan is asking, do you rely on photo bashing to create the textures all the time, or do you sometimes like to paint everything?
Yeah, I like to paint everything. It's good to do that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have really great brushes that will do the job for you as well. So just with brushes you can either paint every grass.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
But this will be really faster.
The Noman Ahmed is asking you if you have a personal YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have. I don't do much, but you can subscribe, and I whoa, gigantic grass. It's just to show you. No, it's because. Oh, it's very sensitive. Scattering. See, you can you just have to break those lines that are really unnatural. Just with a bit of foliage here, bit of grass, just to break it. Or you can use textured brush. Opacity, then
and I'm asking what is your history panel limit set to. So this is the default Photoshop. We didn't change this setting, so if you install Photoshop CC, we just use the default one.
Yep.
But maybe friends in the chat can answer. I mean, if they like to change the history limit, maybe they can share any recommendation. Yeah, so some Munch brushes designed by Kyle, yeah, can consume a lot of, can impact the performance of Photoshop. I guess it really depends on your PC and the memory you have. Maybe you can try to reduce the resolution, maybe not work in 300 dpi to see if it solves anything. Oh, Therese is in the house.
Therese is in the house.
Okay, Therese is warming up. We don't know what she will draw today.
No.
Yesterday we had a horse.
So now we'll texture the structure for a bit of fun.
What did you search on Adobe Stock to find this one?
Derelict and industrial derelict. Just two words.
Yeah, classic words. I think you were the first one to type this search on Adobe Stock.
Okay, and the second one is this one, old plant.
Old plant, okay.
Same, derelict industrial. And the red color is really great for the palette here. Really interesting. So it gives a bit of an old-fashioned look. So what I'm gonna select is this part, this part, this part.
Can you add something maybe to the structure if you have time? You know, when you have like these old buildings in science fiction, and then there is like the nature with some foliage who starts to be on the building, and you see some...
Yeah, we'll do that definitely.
Oh, cool.
Hope
I love the...
hope we'll have time. Anyway, same thing. I will finish the piece, refine it after the sessions, but
Sebastien, select the right layer, please. And Rufus, if you want, there's a tiramisu in the fridge for you.
Now you tell me.
Yeah. Hanging cables, yeah. Nathan. Hanging vines, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Thanks. Oh, Janet, 300 DPI is required for the contest. Oh, how could we do? I mean, with the painting, you could convert at the end, but yeah, it's risky. How could you do that? Or maybe just a sketch in 300 DPI and create a mosaic. I don't know. To work in 300 DPI just on small parts and assemble everything. I don't know, I'm sorry. Yeah, you need a lot of video memory and memory in general to work on 300 DPI. Whoa. Perspective wrap? No, he's not. You're not using the perspective wrap.
No.
Yesterday we showed that you can use the perspective tools in Photoshop, but also like with straight lines like this in the foreground, it's quite easy to just use the transformation tool to make it work. Hi Dubo, yes, the replays are available on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. If you visit adobelive.com, you will also discover on the right replays tab, and you will get the replays from yesterday and from today already. Kyle Webster and Susan, they should be ready. If you don't see them, just refresh the page, but they should be there. Diego, giveaway. Actually, the big giveaway, we invite you to enter the Edvard Moon contest because this is the biggest prize we ever had. You can get a chance to win 6,000 euros.
It's one winner. Right?
One winner. It's all in. All in, boom. 6,000 euros. A ticket to Adobe Max in Vegas. Creative Cloud subscription, Adobe Stock subscription, and you get your print displayed next to the original painting of Edvard Munch, The Scream, in a museum in Oslo. And we invite you in Oslo. I mean, it's crazy. And what's cool is that you have time to enter the contest.
Plus Vegas, limos, champagne.
I mean, you know the deal. Huh? Or Sebastien, when we invite him, it's he wanted a red carpet, from the entrance to the studio.
I saw the limousine waiting.
The limousine is waiting since
chicks and stuff.
Everything. It's oh my god! It was easier to book Beyonce, but we got Sebastien. I mean, we are happy.
Me too.
Yeah, casinos. Yeah, Diego. That's a big prize. And you win 6,000 euros. So you can go to Vegas and you bet. Boom. All in. On the red. Boom.
Pick it again. I like that.
How many macarons can you buy with 6,000 euros? Oh, it's a good question. I would say a very good macaron should be €2. So a very good one, like La Durée, €2. So there we go, 12,000 macarons. So 12,000. So you can have
3,000.
Yeah, 3,000. So you can have 8 macarons per day for 1 year. Perfect. It's a very good investment. Very smart. Or you buy a Cintiq 27 with a very powerful PC. Yeah, your choice. Either macarons or a wedding in Vegas. Yeah, Diego, I mean, so many possibilities. So yeah, please enter the contest. The link is on adobelive.com. I will put the link in the chat again.
So again, something really fun. The smudge tool, 100%, and then you can play with
This tab, is there a shortcut to flip the canvas? Yeah, so we created the shortcut. You can watch a replay, we explain how to make it happen, but basically it's a Photoshop action and you map or assign the action to any shortcut. You have to do it manually, but it takes really 30 seconds. It's super easy. Nice. And Chow Tickfish, yeah. So for Photoshop CC, and actually Sebastien is a good example. You know, with Creative Cloud, we have several plans. You know, there is the Creative Cloud, the full plan, where you get all the Creative Cloud apps, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Animate, really, I think 14 applications. And also there is another plan, which is the photography plan for photographers, where you can get Photoshop and Lightroom for 10 euros per month.
Yeah.
And this is what you got because you only use Photoshop. So
yeah,
you said, okay,
absolutely, yeah.
I will get the photography plan.
This is really great price.
Yeah, and on top, like 10 euros per month.
For freelance, it's really great.
It's great, and you get all the updates. And also something that some people don't know, if you're a freelancer, let's say you work for a customer and then you manage to get like a good deal. You can also pay in advance several years. And I think there is a way where it's okay, I will pay for 3 years, and you're done. You know. And the good news is that you get all the updates. So if we update Photoshop or add new features with Creative Cloud, you get them.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy a new version or buy an update. So if you are considering becoming like a digital painter, concept artist, this is a very good way to get the tools. And yeah, you have all the details on the Creative Cloud website. If you're on adobelive.com, there is a Join Creative Cloud button at the bottom right of the UI. Click on it and you will get all the details, but it's a very good deal. If you're a student too, there is a big discount for design students and students in general if you want to get Creative Cloud.
So
now you're trying to add some
smoke.
Oh, the smoke.
So I want to
yes, Craig. Go to the YouTube channel and you will see that we're live. Oh, thank you, Evil. Ciao, you want to become a digital painter? Yeah, here we go.
then go for it.
Yeah, invest in Photoshop CC. You will find tons of tutorials on YouTube for free. You can watch Adobe Live for free. You had a tiramisu. You feel better?
Just trying to go fast as time flies.
We're still live with you for a little bit less than 20 minutes. But you're doing good, Sebastien.
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20.
Cool.
A little bit less. Hello, Necker. We started almost from a blank page today. So if you watch a replay, you will see that he started by painting and doing the composition, and now he's adding the pictures. Except for the character. The character was a scam. Hello, Paul Weaver. Good to see you. Wait, can I upload my own contents to Adobe Stock for others to use? Yes, Nathan. So this is called the contributor portal. So if you go on stock.adobe.com, you can contribute. Then you can upload the pictures or illustrations, including vector illustrations that you're ready to share and license. And there is a team at Adobe Stock, a team of people who curate the content. So they make sure that the quality of the image is good, that there is no... if you take a picture of someone, we need to have a contract saying that this person is okay to, has to sign a paper to say I'm okay to free the rights of use, etc. And so they check everything. And if this is approved, then you are part of the catalog. And every time someone will license your picture, you will receive some money. It's a good. If you're a photographer, it's a very easy way to monetize your work if you want to. If you have some pictures that you're just ready to to share and sell.
Just put some smoke that, of course, you can paint, but it was just to show you from a photo,
picture, yeah.
Which has nothing to do with smoke. This one, you can just extract the smoke.
Very nice.
With the same trick I showed you with the FX, and then you can even. And then. Can't sample it. Maybe not with this one. Yeah, it won't work with this one. Then you duplicate. So easy. Bam.
Hey Shivam.
It's
That's a nice avatar picture that you have today.
And then I can paint by hand the smoke as well.
Mm-hmm. You have a brush? For
Yeah, you have a brush. The big one.
It's a big one, yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, okay.
It takes a lot of time to select the brush that you like and the one you dislike. There are many brushes. So it could take half a day to try out many brushes, and you can really be drowned into all those brushes. So you really have to try to to figure out what's best for you, for your needs. But you always need good brush for clouds and smoke.
Flo and Tenga, can you speak French just for a second? Okay. I
You?
guess we can. Both of us, I guess. It's for Flo and Tenga. Bonjour Flo.
Ben, nous sommes très heureux d'être avec vous.
Ouais. Merci de regarder Adobe Live et nous espérons que vous appréciez ce contenu avec ces artistes que nous invitons ici à Paris. Voilà.
Je vais faire la lumière maintenant.
Non, stop.
The lighting now.
Okay.
Lighting now. Yesterday I showed the lighting with the solid color. Today I'm gonna show you another way to do it. You can do a new layer and paint it in black, and then you put it on color dodge so it disappears,
Yeah.
and then the light will be revealed. So supposedly the light direction will be this way.
Okay.
So we think that there is a mountain just in front, so really behind the guy, casting a shadow, and then the light is hitting the top part of the structure, and maybe to emphasize the character, a little bit of the character. So what we're gonna do, just the same trick, lasso tool. Why not pikey thing?
Ooh.
Never mind.
It's okay.
And then with a soft brush, with white, hide the selection. You come and paint. Ooh, the shadow here.
Oh, that's the mountain. There is a mountain in the back.
Here, for instance, it's metal, so it could be very specular. So we can insist a lot.
Nice.
On the reaction of the light.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Here too.
Oh.
And we can saturate a bit.
There's a heat wave, like in Paris today. A lot of sun.
We are melting here.
You're melting.
Not in the office, but outside.
No. 35.
You're crazy. And same. Blur tool. Make the edge less sharp.
Oh, so nice. I can feel the mountain now in the back. You can feel it. So
Can
nice.
you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yeah. There's a goat. Or a wolf, like, oh. Oh.
You can change the color.
The time of the day.
Transform it. Or make it more this way.
history, of course.
Evil Stories is on top of it. Moderating in multiple language. Justina says, I can't believe the character was a scam. It was there. Since the beginning.
Ah, shit.
Oh merde. Ah. What's happening here?
I missed the... Just a little part
Okay.
to emphasize the character spot.
Mm.
And so he will be... So what you can do for the character, it's the same trick with the solid color in white, then clipping mask on the character, revert selection, we can change the color, and then paint in the mask in white to reveal the color, to put some highlights. Let's say that just the top of his head is catching some light.
Oh, yeah. Very important detail.
Didn't smudge there. Soft round. Okay, and then the final touch. We have 5 minutes left.
Yes, not even 5 minutes.
Not
like
even
4.
5 minutes. Okay, it's gonna be quick.
5. Oh, we have 5.
Let's play with the loot files that we showed yesterday,
yes.
and
So
the
good.
lookup, color
So it's
lookup.
Color lookup. Oh, can you show it again? Sorry, because the GoPro is in front of. Maybe you can show it again now. How to access the color lookup?
Color lookup is here,
It's here.
and then color lookup,
Color lookup. Okay, now it's
and
in
then
the layers panel.
my favorite one, but there are many. It's Foggy Night.
Ooh.
In Foggy Night, it gives you immediately a really cool mood, because it's a little blue. And then you can erase a little bit of some black color.
The color lookup was the pro tip of the week. Yeah, Adam. Oh yeah, so it's more for the eye, so you
Yeah,
place the
focal
attention,
point.
yeah, focal point on the character.
then play with curves too. Contrast a bit
Yeah.
more.
S curve. There you go.
This way you can play with colors as well. Strengthen the red. Make bit greenish.
Nice.
Et voilà.
Et voilà. What else? Boom! Stylus drop. So good. Yeah, what do you think, guys?
Hope you like it.
Yeah, let us
I
know
will
if you
finish
like
the
it.
piece.
It was done in less than 2 hours. Yeah, we're very lucky to have Sebastien with us this week, sharing this unique and so powerful creative process and workflow. I mean, this is awesome. And thanks for sharing, you know. Like, he's not only working, he's also explaining what he's doing. I mean, this is
Thank you for being
really
there.
awesome. And Sebastien will be back tomorrow, and he will try face another challenge. He will import a 3D model in the composition and include it in a realistic way. I mean, this is really awesome. I really love it.
Thank you.
We're still live today on Adobe Live. It will be time for the night shift. So Rufus will be back at the top of the hour in about 8 minutes with Therese Larsson, who is a super talented character designer, digital painter. She's from Sweden. And she will be drawing something that we don't know. You know, Therese, she arrives, she sees the synthetic, she starts sketching. Okay, you blink your eyes, you open your eyes, and then you have an animal. I mean, I don't know how just insane.
She's crazy, yeah.
She's so
talented.
Good. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned on Adobe Live. Again, we invite you to enter the contest, okay? And actually, Sebastien was using today the brushes created by Kyle Webster for the Edouard Munch contest. So make sure to enter the contest and express yourself with these brushes. They are free. You can download them. To access the contest, go on adobelive.com. On the right, there is a Munch contest tab, and you click on enter the contest. You will check the rules, video tutorials. You can download the brushes for free. You can check the prizes, how to enter. Yeah. And you have time because you have until July 14th to submit your artwork. So this is awesome. And we have some animals in the chat to inspire Therese. This is very good idea, Justina. So yeah, thanks again, Sebastien.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. It was really great.
You know what we should save?
We'll do.
Here we go. Yeah.
And
always
like I
better
said, I'm gonna finish the piece just and spread it onto the networks.
It's not good enough, you know. For Sebastien, it's a draft.
It's a draft.
It's a rough sketch.
Yeah, it's a rough sketch.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thanks again. Stay tuned on adobelive.com. We will be back in 5 minutes with Therese and Rufus. Bye, everyone.